Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me now. You're going to face a choice every single day. You'll wake up, and the world is going to try to make you think it's about everyone else. It's going to push you to look at what everyone else is doing, what they've achieved, and it will whisper that you need to be like them. That's a lie. You don't need to be like anyone else. You need to be the best version of yourself. Stop comparing your life to anyone else's. That's the trap that keeps most people stuck. You look at someone else's success, their achievements, their house, their car, their life, and then you ask yourself, why am I not there yet? Listen to me, that's not your journey, that's theirs. And when you start focusing on their journey, you stop moving forward on yours. You take your eye off the only thing that matters you. Your success, your greatness, your future is in your hands, not in someone else's. You've got the tools, the potential, and the ability to do whatever you set your mind to. The question is, are you willing to take ownership of it? Are you ready to stop making excuses and start making results? Because if you want to succeed, it's time to take full responsibility. That means looking yourself in the mirror and owning every single part of your life, the good, the bad, the ugly. Because once you take ownership, once you stop blaming others and your circumstances, you'll realize that you have the power to change it all. You can't blame your past, your job, your environment, or anyone else for where you are right now. The truth is, if you wanted to change your life, you would have already done it by now. It's time to stop waiting for the right time and make today the day you start. Time waits for no one. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who decide that today is the day they take full control and start moving forward. Now, let's talk about goals. If you're not setting audacious, uncomfortable goals, you're doing it wrong. You think being comfortable will get you ahead? It won't. You'll always be stuck. Every successful person I know sets goals that challenge them, that push them to their limits. You need to stop playing it safe. Success isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for those who wake up every morning with purpose, with fire, with a relentless drive to move forward. If you don't know where you're going, how can you expect to get there? And I know it won't be easy. It's not supposed to be. Life will test you, break you, and make you want to quit. But it's in those moments of pain, that you rise above the rest. Every time life knocks you down, get back up. Every time you face resistance, fight harder. The struggle isn't the enemy, it's your training ground. And the longer you fight through it, the stronger you become. The key is to stay focused on your path, your vision, and keep moving forward. Let me tell you something that might be hard to hear. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's one of the most destructive habits you can fall into. Every time you measure your worth by someone else's success, you diminish your own value. You lose sight of what truly matters, the unique purpose you were created for. You cannot define your success by someone else's journey. The truth is, when you compare yourself to others, you're missing the point of your own life. Listen, the world is designed to make you feel like you're always falling behind. Social media, the news, the success stories you hear, it's all a parade of other people's accomplishments, and it can make you feel small. You see someone getting promoted, launching their business, or traveling the world, and suddenly you're convinced that you're failing, that you're not enough. But here's the reality: you are enough. You were born with a destiny that is yours alone. Your journey is yours to walk, and it is not meant to look like anyone else's. There is no one else on this planet with the exact same combination of gifts, talents, experiences, and purpose that you have. Think about that. There's no one else who has your story, your background, or your perspective. When you waste time looking at someone else's progress, you're dishonoring the unique gifts and potential you have to offer. Your life is not meant to be a photocopy of someone else's success. It is meant to be an original. And the moment you stop comparing, you allow yourself to step into that original, powerful version of who you are meant to be. What you don't see behind the success stories is the struggle, the sacrifice, the hours of hard work, and the failures that preceded it. Everyone's journey has pain and challenges you don't see, but you're comparing yourself to their highlight reel. And in doing so, you're robbing yourself of the gratitude and pride you should feel for how far you've come. You are not where they are, but that doesn't mean you won't get there. You have your own timeline, your own path, and your own pace. The race isn't against anyone else. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself. When you stop comparing, you start to understand that your value doesn't lie in what someone else has done or where they're going. Your value is in what you're capable of, what you're working toward, and the legacy you're creating. You have to get clear on what success means for you, and once you do, you'll stop worrying about whether others are ahead of you. Instead, you'll focus on what you're building and where you're going step by step. Your journey is not meant to be rushed, it's meant to be experienced, enjoyed, and grown through. So stop using other people's lives as a mirror for your own. You're not in competition with anyone but the person you were yesterday. You have a mission, a purpose, and an opportunity to impact the world in ways that no one else can. When you start looking at your own progress, your own potential, and your own path, you'll find the courage to keep going, no matter how slow the pace may seem at times. You'll find the strength to be patient with yourself. And most importantly, you'll stop diminishing your own success by measuring it against someone else's journey. Stop comparing. Your life is already extraordinary because it's yours. Embrace it, live it, and run your own race. No one else can do it for you. And the more you focus on your own growth, your own purpose, the more you will see the power you hold to shape your future. You want to change your life? It starts with one simple, yet powerful act, taking full responsibility for your life. Right now, look around you and take a deep breath. Whatever your situation is, whether you're at the top of your game or struggling to make ends meet, understand this: where you are today is the result of the choices you've made up until this point. That's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? But here's the truth: once you accept responsibility, once you stop pointing fingers and blaming others or circumstances, you unlock the power to change everything. You see, it's easy to blame your boss, your job, your upbringing, your lack of resources, or even the people around you. You've probably heard or even said things like, "I didn't have the opportunities they had," or "if only I had more money," or "if my parents had done this or that, I'd be in a better place." Stop right there. That kind of thinking keeps you stuck. It keeps you powerless. You've got to wake up and realize that the only person who controls your future is you. The moment you stop making excuses and start owning your actions, that's when real change begins. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that you're the one who makes the decisions. No one is forcing you to live a certain way. No one is holding a gun to your head, telling you how to spend your time, how to think, or how to act. You choose your path. If you're not where you want to be, don't look outward, look inward. What choices have you made that have led you here? What patterns have you fallen into? What decisions did you avoid making? Once you realize that you're in charge, you take the keys to your life and can drive it anywhere you want. But here's the thing: responsibility is not just about acknowledging the past. It's about what you choose to do next. It's easy to take responsibility when things are going well, but real responsibility is taking charge when things are hard, when you're faced with adversity, when everything seems stacked against you. Are you going to blame the storm, or are you going to learn how to sail through it? Life isn't going to hand you a perfect set of circumstances. Life will test you, it will challenge you, and it will push you to the limit. But it's in those moments of difficulty, those moments where you feel like giving up, that the power of responsibility really shows its true value. Because when you decide to keep pushing forward, when you decide to take responsibility, even when it seems like there's no way out, you build character. You strengthen your resolve. And most importantly, you begin to see that nothing can stop you, not circumstances, not people, not your past. Taking responsibility means standing up and saying, "This is my life, and I'm the one who is going to make it what I want it to be." When you do that, the excuses vanish. They no longer have a place in your life because you're no longer a victim of your circumstances. You become the author of your story. No one else can write it for you. And the beautiful thing is, you're never too late to start. It doesn't matter how old you are, what mistakes you've made, or how many times you've failed. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you have the power to take responsibility for your life and chart a new course. The moment you choose to own everything in your life, the successes, the failures, the victories, and the setbacks, is the moment you step into your power. No more blaming others. No more letting the past dictate your future. You are in control. And once you step into that control, you start making decisions based on where you want to go, not where you've been. You stop waiting for someone to give you permission to live the life you deserve. You go after it with everything you've got. When you take responsibility, you stop being a passenger in your life and start being the driver. You don't wait for opportunities to come knocking on your door, you create them. You don't let fear dictate your next step, you let your vision for the future propel you. And when you fall, as you will, you don't stay down, you rise, because responsibility means owning your mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward with even more determination. So today, make a decision. Acknowledge that the only person who has control over your life is you. Let go of the blame, the excuses, the distractions, and take charge of your destiny. Own every decision you make, and when you do, you'll realize that nothing is out of your reach. You have everything you need to create the life you want. Now step into your power and take responsibility for it. Your future begins the moment you decide to take charge. You cannot hit a target that you cannot see. You cannot succeed at something you haven't defined. That's why setting clear goals is not just important, it's essential. Without clear goals, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly, hoping to get somewhere, but never really arriving. You have to decide where you want to go and then develop a strategy to get there. A goal without a clear plan is just a wish. And wishes don't build empires, wishes don't change lives, but clear goals executed with purpose and passion, those are the things that transform your future. Setting goals is not about simply writing something down on paper. It's about getting clear on what you truly want in life, identifying what will push you to grow, and giving yourself a vision so compelling that it pulls you forward. When you set clear goals, you're not just focusing on where you want to be, you're committing to the path that will get you there, no matter how difficult, how long, or how uncertain it may seem. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and saying, this is where I'm going, and nothing is going to stop me. Too many people set vague goals. They say things like, I want to be successful, or I want to be happy, but success, happiness, and fulfillment don't come from vague intentions. They come from specific, measurable goals that guide your daily actions. Want to be successful? What does success look like for you? How much money do you want to make? How much time do you want to spend with your family? What impact do you want to have on your community? The more specific your goals are, the more focused your efforts will be. But here's where most people fail. They set their goals, they get excited about them for a moment, and then they lose momentum. They don't have the grit to push through when things get hard. And they will get hard. Every journey worth taking will have obstacles, but relentless pursuit means you keep moving forward even when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed to your vision, no matter the circumstances. Relentlessly pursuing your goals means you stay hungry. You stay focused. You don't allow distractions to pull you off course. Too many people settle for good enough. They stop short of greatness because they don't have the hunger, the drive, or the belief that they deserve more. If you want to make a real impact, you need to go all in. You need to push past mediocrity and aim for excellence. You need to be the kind of person who wakes up every day with a fire in their belly and a clear mission in mind. Success doesn't happen overnight, and it certainly doesn't happen by accident. Success is the result of consistent, deliberate action towards your goals day after day. There will be times when it feels like everything is working against you. There will be days when you question whether the sacrifices you're making are worth it. But those are the moments when you need to double down on your commitment. Those are the moments when you have to push through the pain, the fear, and the doubt. Because on the other side of that struggle is the life you've been working for. The path to success is paved with perseverance, hard work, and resilience. And those who are relentless in the pursuit of their goals will be the ones who achieve them. I don't just talk about your goals, take action every single day to move closer to them. Break them down into manageable steps and hold yourself accountable. Success is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about the small actions you take every day that, over time, add up to something huge. And even on the days when progress feels slow, keep going. Because those small steps will eventually get you to where you want to be. When you commit to your goals, you are making a promise to yourself. A promise that no matter what, you will do whatever it takes to turn your dreams into reality. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking the moment you have right now and using it to propel you forward. Your goals are not just wishes, they are the roadmap to the life you deserve. So set them clearly, pursue them relentlessly, and never stop until you get there. The future you want is waiting for you to claim it, but it's only yours if you are willing to fight for it. Every single one of us at some point will face struggle. We will encounter moments that seem impossible to navigate, challenges that feel too overwhelming to overcome. But hear me when I say this, the struggle is not your enemy. It is not there to break you, to defeat you, or to keep you down. No, it's there to shape you, to refine you, and to prepare you for the greatness that's ahead. When things get tough, when the world seems heavy and the weight of life pulls you down, it's easy to want to quit. It's easy to say, I've had enough, and walk away. But that's exactly what the world wants you to do. It wants you to give up. It wants you to stay small. It wants you to remain stuck in that place of discomfort. But you have the power to rise above it. You have the strength to push through the hardest times. The question is, will you? Understand that every time you face struggle, you're being tested. Every time you face adversity, you're being strengthened. You see, growth does not come in comfort. Growth is forged in the fire of difficulty. The moment you accept this, the moment you realize that struggle is simply a part of your journey, you will stop seeing it as something to fear and start seeing it as an opportunity to evolve. Life is never going to give you an easy road, and why should it? If everything came too easily, you would never grow. You would never reach your true potential. The pain, the challenges, the moments when you feel like you can't take another step, that's the moment when you are being shaped into something greater than you ever imagined. You see, you are not just a person walking through life, you are a warrior in training. Every setback, every failure, every challenge is a part of your preparation for what's ahead. But here's the thing, none of that matters if you choose to stop. If you give in to the pressure, if you let the struggle defeat you, then all the potential within you will remain untapped. It's time to change your perspective. It's time to embrace the struggle. Embrace the process. You must learn to fall in love with the grind, with the hard work, with the journey. Stop wishing for it to be easier. Stop praying for the pain to go away. Instead, pray for the strength to get through it. Pray for the resilience to rise each time you fall. Understand that this struggle is not just a test, it's a tool. It is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. There will be moments when you feel alone. You will look around and it will seem like everyone else has it easier, like everyone else is further along. But those thoughts, those feelings, they are the lies that keep you stuck. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing or where anyone else is. All that matters is your progress, your growth, your ability to keep moving forward no matter what. So when the storm hits, when life throws everything it can at you, don't run. Don't hide. Don't quit. Stand tall and face it head on. This is your moment. You've been preparing for this. You've been building the strength, the resilience, and the mindset to tackle whatever comes your way. And it's in the struggle, in those moments of intense challenge, that you will discover what you are truly made of. Keep moving forward. Take that next step, even when it feels impossible. When you fall, get back up. When you fail, learn from it and keep going. Don't ever stop. Don't ever let the struggle dictate your pace. You are in control. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you ever imagined. The struggle will not last forever, but your resilience, your persistence, and your refusal to quit will be what defines you. So embrace it, lean into it, and keep moving forward. The best version of you is waiting on the other side. Let me remind you, the struggle is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Every challenge you face is a step toward your greatness. It's not about avoiding hardship, it's about mastering it. Every time you rise, you become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what's ahead. So when life tries to knock you down, stand tall. When the road gets tough, keep moving. When it feels like you can't go any further, take one more step. Because in those moments of adversity, that's when the true transformation happens. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey, and it's a journey you have to earn. You will face obstacles, you will face pain, but it's all part of your growth. The only way to fail is to quit. So don't ever quit. Keep moving forward. The best version of yourself is waiting just on the other side of this struggle. And when you push through it, when you come out the other side, you won't just be stronger, you'll be unstoppable. So embrace the struggle, embrace the pain, and never stop moving forward. Your future is waiting for you to claim it. Keep moving and you'll get there.